Hey there, this is Becca with YouCanBookMe, and today I'm going to walk you through all the things you can do with notifications to communicate better with your clients and make your life easier. And if you're a Schitt's Creek fan, I went a little overboard with the references today, but we're going with it. In the back of your booking page, there's so many things you can do to notify yourself and your customers. 1, you can send an email. Simple. 2, text message. Pretty common sense. If you are in Canada or the United States, you can actually apply for a dedicated phone line through us so that your text messages are always going through the same phone number. And that's your company's dedicated messaging number for your customers. Finally, coming soon, and this might already be live by the time you're seeing this video, but we're launching WhatsApp messaging, which I'm so pumped for. Now, what are we actually messaging our customers about? There's a bunch of options. 1, you can message a customer every time a new booking is made, notifying them, confirming with them, or messaging yourself so that you're in the loop that somebody's booked on your page. You can turn it on to your booking page to approve meeting requests. This means that nobody can actually book a time, they can request a time, and then you can accept it or decline it and have the system automatically send a message according to the results. You can have messages going to yourself or your booker if you or your booker needs to reschedule, if you or your booker needs to cancel, reminders before the booking so that nobody forgets to show up. And this is especially helpful because it can actually increase your show up rates by 25%. You can send messages after the appointment ends with things like follow-ups or reminders. And then finally, if your booker doesn't show up to the meeting, you can have automatic message going to them talking about their no-show, suggesting they rebook, or whatever you need to do. Now, let's get into a couple fun editing examples, and you'll be able to do these kinds of edits to any of these messages. But let's go with approving meeting requests first of all. So I've got this turned on, and if I accept the booking, I've got an email going to my booker letting them know, yes, Becca has accepted your message. Roland, you are welcome to meet with me. I'll see you at our meeting time. Or a decline email. Maybe I'm emailing David and being like, sorry, David, I'm actually not accepting new clients right now, so I've declined our meeting. Let's edit that one just for fun. This is what I've done already. I've actually gone in and edited this to say, we're not accepting bookings from non-clients at this time, but feel free to email our head office should you have any questions or concerns. Here's their email. Have a great day. Fun. Maybe I want to do something more. Maybe I want to add a link. Maybe I want to add a shorthand code. Let's click shorthand codes and see what some of the options are. We can have start date, end date, booking length, booking reference. These are just a few of them. And we have a whole giant glossary of shorthands you can use. But let's use one of these easy ones that are already in here. So perhaps we want to have the booking reference in here. Maybe we do right here, booking reference. We're going to add it in. And now we're going to close that bracket so that it looks nice. Let's hit save and see how it looks. Hi, John. Sorry, we've had to decline your meeting request for Wednesday, September 10th. Booking reference. There. I can add it in case he wants to know or in case I want to remind him what we're talking about. So you can add in those shorthand codes. You can add in bolds. You can add in italics. You can also add in hyperlinks. So perhaps I want to suggest to my booker, if you'd like to learn more about our services, you can visit our website here. And then we're going to highlight the word here. And we're going to put in a URL, perhaps YouCanBookMe.com. I can have it open up in a new window so that they still stay in that message, or I can have it just that they get transferred there. But we're going to have it open in a new window. And it's not going to show up with this big, awkward URL. It's fully embedded in the word here. So I could just click here and it would take them to the YouCanBookMe website. Super slick. Let's do a booking reminder just for fun. So right now I've got an email going to me to remind me about the booking. And I've got a meeting email going to my booker. But I want to send a text message to my booker too, because text messages are honestly the most impactful thing you can do to help your show up rate other than taking a deposit. But that's another video. We're going to send a reminder text message to our booker. Now, This is the automatic one that shows up. You can totally use our generic copy. That's what it's there for. It says, just a reminder that your meeting with Moira Rose is starting at 10 p.m. tomorrow. Cool. I wrote a new version. I want you to see why it's fun. So I'm just going to paste it in because I pre-wrote it for this video. Is that a whole bunch of heart emojis? It sure is. So you can add in emojis. You can add in a whole bunch of those shorthand codes that we talked about. I've used start time, start date, and booking page title. Add some emojis, make it fun. It's a text message, so you obviously can't add in things like hyperlinks and whatnot, but you can absolutely add in those emojis. Make sure it's in your voice. Starting it off, hello, my dear friend, very Moira Rose. But you can use your voice as you should. It should be in your brand voice. They should read it and be like, oh my gosh, Becca totally wrote that. Obviously, there's too many emojis, too many exclamation points. That is Becca core texting right there. I know it's not a scam. That's definitely her. Guilty as charged. But you can really just edit the heck out of these notifications, send those reminders, send those texts, and edit every single one of them to align with your brand and your voice. As always, if you have any questions about setting up notifications in YouCanBookMe or anything else, reach out to our customer service team at any time. We're always so happy to hear from you, and have the best day.